Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Extinguisher10, and today we are doing the 100 subscriber special. We're actually at 106 at the time of recording, but I've been busy. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the setup. It's going to be a little brief showing, but it's kind of small, so that's what she said. That's not much to show. So let's flip this around. Ah, there we are. So this is basically what I'm staring at. Maybe I'll back up a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Boy, that's shaking a lot. So we've got ourselves our small TV there, but the refresh rate's pretty good, so it's not so bad. Of course, not as good as a gaming monitor, but it does the job. Of course, over here we have our laptop that we do the video editing and recording off of. I know that a desktop is cheaper and more powerful, faster, all that stuff, but unfortunately I can't afford two computers, and the mobility is very important. I do a lot of video editing on the road, so I kind of had to just go with the gaming laptop, and we just had to work with that. Of course, we have our PS4, which we use for most of our equipment, or games I should say. There's the Nintendo 64 for the Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. Seattle Mariners franchise series. And actually over there we have Mjolnir. I know you're jealous. Oh, and a couple of earplugs. I've been doing a lot of woodwork lately on chopping off a lot of stuff right there. And yeah, I know, you're jealous. It's Mjolnir. And you might see that in the future. And Clorox, also jealous. It's a little cluttered here, but I normally have it jealous. I normally have it kind of cluttered, unfortunately. Here's some lovely mustaches. Can't really tell from there. A little bit. Going to be using that for some props, and of course, this is going to be a bald cap. Well, it's not going to be. It is a bald cap. There again, haven't used it yet, but you'll probably see it in a future commercial. This has nothing to do with the channel, but this is what I get to look at. Maybe we'll back up here. I don't even have everything set up, but there's softball trophies. Lots of, well, not a lot of trophies, mostly plaques. I also have some over here that you probably saw before that I still need to get up, probably over in that section. But yeah, it's kind of nice to walk in and see that. And if you want to see something really nerdy, right over here, we've got ourselves, whoa, that is, so in the video, it is just tweaking out. But I stop looking at the camera, and it's just going one at a time. Maybe if I get closer? No, that is just not working out too well at all. Okay, so it's not supposed to be flashing like that. It's just some solid ones and some off ones, just on and off. And it's a I should probably point it back at it. It's a binary clock. So right now it is, let's see if I can read it, even though that you can't really tell. Some of it's correct on the camera. It is, let's see, 1, 2, 4, so it is 6:23. Sorry, it's 6:24 now. So 6:24 at time of recording. So yeah, I just hooked it back up. I haven't had it up in years. I really loved that thing, and I'm glad it's back. So yeah, it's takes a little bit to get used to reading that thing. But there's our lovely gaming chair. It's nothing special. It's just an office chair. But yeah, it's comfy. It's nice. Oh, down there, that is the propane heater. You may or may not have heard me mentioned before. Of course, there's some soda pops, sparkling water, that kind of thing down there. Don't really drink it too much. It's more in storage. During the winter, I'll just grab one. But yeah, not really too fond of the springtime temperature, ambient temperature drinks. So yeah, mostly down here, just using it for storage because I don't really use, I mean, those chairs came with the house. And yeah, there's our pressure washer, our air compressor, and there's a mini fridge back there that is not being used because I'm not lazy and I'll just walk into the house. It's being covered up by little tool sets and sawhorse and yeah, all kinds of stuff down there. And yeah, dartboard that I have yet to set up, even though I've had it for maybe 6 years. Our lovely saw up there, air compressor hose. We're going to move over here to the left of the station And is there a way of zooming out? No, there's not. So we'll just back up a little bit more. There's our lovely heater that you've probably heard a few times during the winter sessions. It's noisy as hell, or at least, well, the microphone's pretty sensitive. Right now I'm just recording with my phone just because it's a lot easier than using the proper equipment, and I don't have anything mobile. So yeah, we've got all the shelving set up. There's our lovely green screen to block that light, and tools galore. And more stuff over here, some nice zip ties, more tools, gloves. Let's move this back up. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Our blower. And yeah, I've got it. It's taken a little bit to get everything organized. These shelves weren't here. I kind of had to put them in. And when I say kind of, I mean I did. We'll go behind the green screen, and we have ourselves our lovely weed eater trimmer hanging here from the wall. And maybe I should have grabbed a light, because everything's being blocked by the green screen at this point. Got my ladder hanging there on a door. By the way, that's a door. Some chairs, lawnmower. Oh yeah, I should probably clean that. And yeah, that's everything behind the green screen. Oh yeah, some cement and some bottles. I need to turn those into some homemade. Need to turn those into some homemade, God, you know the thing where you go, rrr, rrr, rrr. Dumbbells, thank you. Thank you, Mind, for remembering that. And so over here we have our ab lounge, which we just set up. It's probably 15 years old, but just now getting set up. And I'm impressed. If you don't have one, I wouldn't recommend spending the money, because let's face it, we normally don't use this stuff, but it's hanging up there quite nicely off the wall. Comes down pretty nice. I just have to move this retractable ladder and folding, retractable, all that stuff, expanding. But yeah, you really don't feel like you're working out, but after a little bit you realize you've been working out. It's pretty easy, and you still get the burn. There's the Bowflex that the wife bought a little while back, and when I say a little while back, I mean probably 12 years ago. And yeah, we use it sometimes. There is the elliptical. I love using that thing. And don't look into the light. And yeah, so all this stuff, this is what you're not seeing. Now I'm standing at the station turning around, and well, there's the green screen. That's the magic. And yeah, there's not a whole lot. There's a smoker being buried right there. I should probably use that someday. And yeah, there's some cardboard. I've been insulating with cardboard. I need to do a better job, but we just started not that long ago. And sadly, I have noticed a difference. It does help. So yeah, I don't have the money for insulation, because it would probably, to do it properly, would probably cost me about $1,000. Or I can take home all this cardboard, spend $10 on staples, and work with that. So for now, that's what we're going to do. Eventually, we will get proper insulation. Probably one wall at a time. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole setup. Like I said, it was going to be brief. I rambled, and I can see that we're still under 10 minutes right now. And yeah, is there anything else with the setup? I mean, our power strip right over here. I made sure that I got one with some jewels in it to protect it. And we're out in the shop, and the internet goes into the house. So actually, this goes straight into a power outlet just like this, and it sends internet through, or, well, a network signal through your power cables, which is really cool. So that way I don't have to depend on Wi-Fi or running a separate cable out here. So that's been pretty cool. It's worked out really good. So when I do my streaming on, like, say, MLB The Show, that's what I'm using. And I need to set up a hub. Right now it's just going straight into PS4. And I really want to be able to stream better. So, I mean, we've got Wi-Fi for the upload. And I guess it's been okay, but not really what I want it to be. So we'll eventually get a hub going, or a switch, or a router, something. And yeah, just have that be the main access. So that's pretty much it. That is the setup. I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed, and even everyone who hasn't subscribed but still watches my videos. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that I've gotten this far. And it's great. I can't wait to, I mean, we're just past 100. Can't wait to hit 1,000. Thank you so much for all the kind comments. Everyone is so nice. And it's just been a pleasure to do this, and I hope to continue to do this a lot more. Lately, I have been extremely busy, getting busier and busier at work, and it's not going to let up. So that's why my uploads have been less frequent, but I have recorded a bunch. So I plan on doing some video editing this weekend, and hopefully I can get a few more out for you. I'm going to do my best to try and keep up. Hopefully things will calm down and I'll be able to get back to a normal schedule. But if you're wondering, why am I doing so many live streams? Why am I missing so many upload schedules, or scheduled uploads, I should say? That's why. Just incredibly busy. No energy, but yeah, it'll be better. It will be better. We'll get more. And I'm just rambling at this point. We're over 12 minutes. And yeah, anyway, closing out the video. This is Extinguisher10 signing out. Have a great rest of your day.